Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another day of action here at the Telecom Malaysia ISTAF Sepaktakraw World Cup 2026, coming to you live from the Titi Wangsa Stadium in the heart of Kuala Lumpur. Let's take a look now at the order of play that we're going to look at. Team REGU event. Group B, earlier today, Indonesia winning 3-0 over China. And now we turn to Malaysia versus India. And later on tonight, China takes the court. And it's the second match of the day that we're focusing our attentions. Home, Malaysia versus India. Malaysia, of course, now have been crowned world champions of the quadrant event, which concluded yesterday. But unfortunately losing in the REGU event. And Team REGU here in this Group B, Malaysia, India and Myanmar. The big one to look out, not there is Myanmar, is a force to be reckoned with. And they have shown their prominence here in these games. As we wait patiently for the officials and players to come into the court. India will be looking for some form of revenge after being defeated by Malaysia in straight sets in yesterday's finals of the quadrant event. After having a thumping victory over Myanmar in the semi-finals to get to the finals. It's been a pretty decent showing by India. And of course Malaysia, the current newly crowned world champions of the quadrant title. However, heartbreak in the REGU category as Malaysia suffered a defeat, 2-0 defeat over by Myanmar, knocking them out, and only managed to beat Philippines to get in the quarterfinal stages. And their final placement was the third runner-up in the REGU. Well, it's all hands on deck because the Team REGU event is the one that everybody wants to win, particularly Malaysia and particularly Thailand, the two giants of this sport. Widely considered the Super El Clasico of the Southeast Asian sports in Sepaktakraw, that rivalry between Malaysia and Thailand. But we've yet to see those two teams compete against each other just yet. They haven't been able to meet each other in their groupings, and not even in the semi-finals or quarterfinals of any of the stages, really. Now just getting introduced to the Indian players. Number 11 there, Arun. And the number 7 there, Ramkumar Sharma. Number 33, Yunam Akash. He's been a surprise package for them, and Arun. And then number 4 there, Helendro Singh, who should feature in the third REGU match. Remember, this is 3 sets of 3 games of 3 REGUs, best of 3, and no doubt they'll put India will put their best team forward for this first REGU. Coach Sandeep there, and manager Prithviraj Sahu. And this, of course, is the Malaysian team. Number 20 there, Haziq Nizam.
alias there, number 5. Number 13, Farhan Adam. Shahir Rusdi there, number 23. Well, it's been a mixed bag of disappointments and celebrations for Malaysia. Massive upset, losing in the REGU category, particularly they faced Myanmar. They eventually went on to face Thailand, Myanmar, in the finals of the men's REGU. And the referee will be from Singapore, Mr. Radhi Chikmay. Just got to get through these pleasantries of this team event before the action begins. Let's take a look at the formation of both teams. Malaysia start with Zulfendi Sumari and take on Haziq Nizam and Noor Aizat Nordin as striker. Henari for India, Bobby Kumar as their striker. I can't say that name. Melengamba. Sorok Aibam is what I call him. On the bench, Zarif Marikan, Amirul Zazwan and Hafizul Hayazi. In rotation, of course, SS Jundawat and Ashok Singh and EL Singh, 2 strikers and a Tekong for India as backup. Well, it's the most prestigious category, I would just say, to win in the World Cup. Here is because you need a full team of 12 all performing at their best to retain the title. That's incidentally in court number 2, Philippines, Thailand take on Philippines. And there's the coach for India, Mr. Sandeep. It's the only Sandeep in all of India. And of course Jahir Baharudin, the coach of Malaysia. Stoic and ever focused is he.
India. Right, India, my left, Malaysia. There's it.
Looks like Malaysia will have the ball. Zulfendi Sumari to feed the left footer of Haziq Nizam. All right, here we go. Straight down the middle, nothing fancy so far. India quick off the mark with Bobby Kumar at the net. And this man has impressed so far, Bobby. It's the second largest populous nation in the world. So it's no surprise that they can find a couple of Sepaktakraw players. long that time for Nur Aizat. A little too flat on that attack. Let's just get enough elevation there to get the angle.
Is ready? Left. Go.
See there the running total of the total situation of the team event in yellow. Just for your information, it's just the first match of the first REGU. That's a bit better from Haziq Nizam, a service ace to the line with pace and accuracy. More of that from him for Malaysia. It was a packed stadium for the final of the quadrant yesterday. It was quite a sight to see, with so many Malaysians coming out to support the team. Nur Aizat gets the spike against the run of play. We're no stranger to his acrobatic prowess. Kumar, the lone blocker at the net this time. When you compare that to when you play the quadrant, you've got 3 people at the net, sometimes 4.
Ready? Turn. Oh.
Straight down the middle now. Here we go, Bobby. Oh, a little mistake there. A mistake by Kaibam. The set was just a tad too long. It went over the net. And Nur Aizat was ready to pounce. Nothing Bobby could have done there. It was a mistake.
2, 3.
Serve from Hanari. Ball back over, but point to Malaysia. It would seem that the referee deemed the ball had touched the arm of Sorokai Bam, much to his protests. Hanari it was, yeah. Testing, but well, no challenge. Four to Malaysia.
Let's ready. 4, 2.
It's a good serve there from Haziq. Oh, but at the net, Bobby. India staying in touch with Malaysia, just 1 point the difference.
Ready? 3, 4.
Well, straight out of play, an unforced error, a little long there by Hanari. One of the senior members of the Malaysian team. He's been around the block a couple of times. Zulfendi knows all about the pressure. Oh, great serve again from Haziq Nizam, causing the error. Unable to control Hanari. This ball flings out of play for a point to Malaysia. The three-point cushion is restored.
Ready? 3, 6.
Good control there from Hafizul. No, Aizat. I keep confusing Hafizul Hayazi and no, Aizat. They both wear that black headgear. Again, an excellent serve from Haziq Nizam. He has been the impact substitution so far for Malaysia. But now he highlights this first REGU. And India call for a timeout. Meanwhile, in court number 2, it's a tight game between Philippines and Thailand, 5-all. Well, the Malaysian ultra fans are in the stadium at the minute, and that's the noise you hear. There's really much camaraderie between the three of the REGU. Communication is important, the understanding, the trust as well. Trust in your teammates. Now the importance of getting to this first ball. Fendi with the control, excellent. Should be okay. Does get the point for Malaysia. No, Aizat doesn't miss from there. 9-3 Malaysia.
Ready? 9-3.
This time went for power, went for the right side of India's sideline. The net in the way. Had the right idea though.
Ready? 4, 9.
Trump serve attempt. No Aizat. Wow. How he managed to, found himself a little too close for a full-blown spike there, and managed to adjust and go for the little nudge to just push the ball in the opposite direction of the blocking Bobby Kumar. Clever play from No Aizat Nordin.
10-4.
That's a bit better from India. If they can string a couple of more of those plays together to get back in this match. Stemmed from that excellent control from Sorokai Bam to set it up for Bobby to finish off the play. Haziq Nizam tried to use his thigh to cushion the serve, but a little too powerful, too quick to control. A matter of inches, really.
Six.
Kumar now. Haziq. Oi, Nur Aizat at the net with the block winner. He is as strong at the net in attack and in defense. But India quick to challenge a net call. Did the foot of Nur Aizat cross over the net during that block? Able to see the replay once the judges have deliberated and made a decision. It would seem that the decision is quick. And, usually the coach of Malaysia gives us a thumbs up or down. And well, this time India gets the call. Point going to India now. The points, 3 points the difference.
7, 8.
Good eye on the ball there. Is that again? Or is that to try one more time? A little too low, but quick. Again, quick thinking from Nur Aizat to shift. Whether Zulfendi meant to do that on the set for him, but I think it was. He intentionally did it. Very clever play from Malaysia. A cheeky smile from Nur Aizat.
11-7.
Back over. The power takes it out of play from that spike from Nur Aizat. Into the net, an error on the serve for India. A cheap point given away late in this first match. Well, Haziq Nizam, usually designated a tactical weapon off the bench, now brought on as the main take-on for this first REGU in this team REGU event. And he has been, well, on fire. Oh, Bobby Kumar's on the ground there. After that play, excellent serve, stretching out. Oh, a weird, his left ankle there, landing awkwardly. Slight twist. Oh, iced knee quickly on. India might have to make a substitution if Bobby isn't able to continue. We've already seen one player, the player from Iran, damaging his knee in the first day of competition. That wasn't pleasant at all to see. Just a little jar for Bobby. Seems to be okay to continue. player from Iran had to be stretchered off. And, it's not a usual sight in these games. Hope he's all right. A little laxed from Haziq Nizam. Set point for Malaysia. Still on Malaysia's serve. .6 points match play now, match point. Set point, sorry. Straight down the middle now, Bobby. Gets another point back for India. We've seen turnarounds before from this position. Things can quickly change in Sepaktakraw if you're not careful. But you have to be flawless, no mistakes for India. Good control from Noor Aizat. He'll have a go again now. Sends it wide. All of a sudden, that cushion is slowly dissipating. 14-10 still, set point for Malaysia. Now then, Haziq Nizam. Where will he go for power? He goes with comfort, double touch. Ball back over to Malaysia. Noor Aizat should see it off. It was an error that caused the turnover. The double touch. 15-10 Malaysia see out that first set. He had no choice there, Hanari, to just send the ball back over to Malaysia, and Fendi just placed the ball perfectly for Noor Aizat to see out the point. There you go, 15-10. We'll take a 2-minute short break between this sets. Malaysia in control. There were moments where India fought back, but Malaysia seemed quite cool. You contrast that to their game against Myanmar in the REGU quarterfinals. That was below par, a below par performance from Malaysia, according to the coach. Some of the moments from the set here. Noor Aizat Nordin started out strong and continued that. So too Tekong Haziq Nizam. India also had their moments, Hanari, and of course Bobby Kumar at the net. Very strong for India. Just a little ice, a bit more ice for India to cool down. Although this facility is air conditioned, I suppose the humidity is felt by these visiting teams. Although it does get quite hot as well in India. Well, all to do now for India in this second set of the first REGU in this Team REGU event. scrambling. A little too wild there, I think, from Isaac. It's good scrambling from Zulfendi to get anything on that.
Left, right.
Tried to go cheeky over the net, but just a couple of inches too short, too low. Too much power, too much snap on that serve from Hanari. Just goes a little too long. Not enough topspin to keep the ball in play.
1, go.
Oh, point to Malaysia. And an excellent service winner. Service ace. Let's take a look at now. Inch perfect on the line. Standing foot of Haziq firmly planted. Textbook stuff. Drop serve. Zulfendi quick. Oh! No, Aizat had to somewhat improvise. He had to go way back to the middle court. Just nudged it over in the end. Would have to say it was a lapse of concentration from Hanari. He didn't expect the ball to come to him, I think. Slip from Haziq Nizam. Scrambling, ball back over to India. Bobby Kumar now should get it and does. Zulfendi didn't manage to set anything up and caused all the problems on that play.
3, 4.
Ball had touched the ground already before Zulfendi got to that ball. Meanwhile, in court number 2, Thailand seemed to be back in control with a 5-1 lead in the second set after taking that first set. Well, individual skill on display for Noor Aizat. To strike the ball before it comes down, which is difficult to defend against. to back things up, but then Zulfendi almost had it. Take a look here. The drop spike from Bobby Kumar was quickly picked up by Zulfendi. But then that second set wasn't perfect enough for Aizat, and quickly killed off by Bobby Kumar. Individual skill again. Touch from the net by India, and the point to Malaysia. Touched the body of Enari. Another excellent ace from the ace man. Haziq Nizam uses his long and lanky arm limbs to strike. Oh, must have just grazed the leg of the foot of Sorokai Bam. 6-all, Malaysia have tied it up. And the point to Malaysia. Take the lead at 7-6. Zulfendi, nicknamed Pak Long, experienced veteran of the team, providing for Haziq Nizam. The tactical playmaker of the REGU. Down the middle, control. Zulfendi again. Oh, looks like the foot had crossed over by India. And India will challenge. Well, the fault was called by the umpire. The umpire of the foot of Bobby Kumar. But now they go to the instant replay to check. India challenge.
Let's ready. 9-6.
Yeah. Just over the net. 9-6. Oh, a rare there, mistake from Azikni's arm. India keeping in touch with Malaysia. Down the set. They can't afford to lose the second set. Good control by Haziq. No, Aizat. Oh, that's his signature sunback spike from No Aizat. One of the most decorated, lethal frontline attackers for Malaysia. Nicknamed Ijat. Well, Ijat did well then. No. Another mistake, 10-8. Malaysia still in the lead, a slim lead. Now then, no Aizat. Ijat gets the point. Stands at almost 6 feet tall. Ijat gets helps him to get high and get the angle for the attack. Timeout called. As the drums echo. Fill the silence. Well, Bobby Kumar, number 13 there, he's one of the first founder members of the Indian team, alongside Ram Kumar and Imran Makash. Well, Malaysia have the serve now. Can they keep the momentum going? Haziq Nizam has hit the net a couple of times. But he's also hit some great serves. Ball back over to Zulfendi. No Aizat now. Does get the point. A mistake from India. Gifting the point to Malaysia. Malaysia did have to do some work, but it stemmed from that poor control. Just got to get to this first ball, Malaysia, like that. And now, no Aizat should, but doesn't this time. Bobby Kumar in the right place at the right time for the block. Well read from Bobby Kumar. He knew exactly where he was going to step. He chose the right spot for the block. Opts for the vertical leap as opposed to a swinging leg. Bobby
Ready? Close. 9.
Bobby now does get it. Lead now cut to 2, Malaysia. Haziq tried to go for the body on that serve, but they were a little too low, making it easy to control. Now then, Isaac with the pickup and attack. Clever. Instead of going directly with the angle, he goes horizontal to the head of Anari. Anari was slightly out of position, really. Wasn't prepared for that. It's just standing a little too wide on the byline.
13-10.
13-10, Malaysia. Well, if you're going to pull out a service winner, now's the time to do it. And indeed, exactly what Haziq Nizam did on that occasion. Set point, Malaysia. India with the serve. Sends the ball out. Malaysia get the REGU, first REGU win in straight sets.
This time. First REGU to set in Malaysia 15-10, 15-10.
Well, REGU A for Malaysia, 15-10, 15-10 in this group B match. As we go to some of the highlights from that first REGU match. The colors of Malaysia on full display. To say it was even Stevens or plain sailing for Malaysia, it would be an understatement. But Malaysia kept their focus. India did their best to provide a challenge. There were moments when India seemed to have the first set at least under control, but Malaysia rallied. Individual performances, Tekong Haziq Nizam was on point. So too striker Noor Aizat Nordin and Captain Zulfendi steadying the ship when needed. India valiant attempt in the form of Bobby Kumar. There were moments that India thought they had it, but luck wasn't on their side at times. Let's take a look at some of the statistics. 17 spike winners to 9 of India, and the service winner Haziq Nizam 6-2, service aces 2-0. Well, just that one block winner from Bobby Kumar's back. But that's it for the first REGU match as we wait for the second REGU to come straight into the second REGU. Just waiting for the players to get set up and the officials to be introduced. Well, Malaysia look to be starting with their supposedly strongest REGU in the form of Shahir Rusdi, Aslan Alias and Farhan Adam. Although their performance in the REGU competition was a little bit of a letdown, I should say. But they're here to get the point for Malaysia in the second REGU. But meanwhile, we'll take a look at who will be officiating this second REGU match. The official court referee will be Choi Yun-jae from Korea. Court referee Rashidi Rashid from Malaysia. He'll be assisted by Fandi Kahar from Singapore. Let's take a look at the formation. India go with Yunam Akash, Arun and Kumar. Malaysia, Aslan Alias striker, Tekong, Shahir Rusdi and Farhan Adam. Take a look at Malaysia's reserve bench, Zarif Marikan, Amirul Zazwan and Hafizul Hayazi. And the Indian reserve, SS Chundawat and Ashok Singh and EL Singh, available for selection. Fandi Kahar gets the chair. And he's assisted at the net by Dorongit Kamkura from Thailand. Firmly focused on the net even before the match has begun, which is the sort of dedication we are looking for in our match officials. Well, India have their rituals, unique rituals. The forehead to the net for good fortune.
Ready? Second REGU, first set. Leisure serve. Love all.
Rusdi goes with power directly to the center of Arun. With power, with the first point.
Ready? One.
Control now, Aslan should get it and does. With the serve, 2-0 lead. Just a little too long. He went for the same serve, but Arun was up to his, aware of his tactics, just stepped aside, let the ball fall out. Aslan. Aslan now.
Malaysia.
Point to Malaysia. Ball just inch perfect on the byline. Excellent sunback spike from Aslan.
3-1.
Widely regarded as the #1 striker for Malaysia. Good control there. Now then, India's turn to go. A little long, a little flat. Point to Malaysia. Namakash. Hails from the little town of Manipur in India. Began his journey in Sepaktakraw at the tender age of 11.
Point India. Timeout or challenge? Challenge service.
Challenge of the service challenge by Malaysia. Taking control of the mouse there. Mr. Choi from Korea. Just to be sure. Oh, thumbs up from India. So no fault on their serve.
After review, no fault service. Point India. Race ready. 4, 2.
So there again. Oh, clever play from Yumnam. Malaysia was expecting a strong spike from him, and they stood back.
Race ready.
Yumnam saw the opening in the front court. Catching out both Aslan and Farhan.
Point Malaysia.
And the net in the way on the next play from Arun. India not getting off the mark. Can't seem to find a flow.
5-3. Point Malaysia.
Excellent service ace from Shahir Rusdi.
Race ready. 3, 6.
Control Aslan. Oh, at the net. Malaysia back in control. Aslan. Ah, a
India.
little too lapse from Aslan. It was a rush play. Farhan tried to make something out of it. Well blocked from Yumnam at the net, covering the ground. Managed to block that header from
6.
Aslan Alias. He with the drop serve.
Point India.
Point to India. Yumnam Akash.
Ready. 5, 6. Point, India.
Well, India have tied it up 6-all now. Finally finding their groove. I'd say it's been Yumnam Akash at the net that has been spearheading this India revival. But not before Shahir Rusdi has his way. Inch perfect, standing 6 feet 2 inches. With his elite tactical intelligence combined with power. But, well, India say, not so quickly, not so quick. We challenge that serve. Well, thumbs up from Malaysia at that time. Challenge has been rejected, as there was no fault on the serve. Firmly planted, lifted off the ground after striking the ball. Nothing wrong with that. Wild from Arun.
Ready? 8, 6.
Well done there with the control. Double block. Back in the action, Farhan from the sideline. Aslan kept his focus. Farhan on that occasion had to be the catalyst for the point win. He was everywhere and nowhere at the same time, Farhan. The deflection of Aslan sends Farhan to the board. Quickly recovering back to set up Aslan alias. Almost tipping over. And Shahir Rozi with some luck to get the ball back to Farhan in the right place at the right time. Farhan again with the set for Aslan. And does get the point from Malaysia. This is how Stella got her groove back from Malaysia.
Ready? Time out, players, baseline, 1 minute.
Well, India call for a timeout, and a much needed one too. They find themselves 4 points adrift in this second REGU, but first set. After losing that first REGU 15-10, 15-10 it was. Well, Yumnam Akash, he's a rare sort of player. Brings a combination of agility and vision. We've seen that so far, how he's covered the the net, both offensively and offensively. He used to play football in his younger days, so I think that gives him baseline for foot-eye and coordination from his footballing days to that he brings into Sepaktakraw.
Ready. 10, 6.
10-6, Shahir. Wow, with serves like that, why he's been has been awarded one of the most feared tekongs in Sepaktakraw at the moment. But then India say, hang on a minute, we will challenge this man. Oh, well, it looks like it's well spotted by India, as this time Shahir got it wrong. Let's keep an eye on his left foot there. Yeah, just drifts out of the circle. Well spotted by India, the bench of India. The double block this time to stop Aslan Alias. Perhaps a message from the bench tactically to double team Aslan. To somehow neutralize Aslan's attack.
10, 8.
Well then, Malaysia, they find a way around. Good pick up there. Bobby Kumar.
India.
Yumnam Akash it was. Bobby Kumar is lying down in his hotel room at the moment.
Ready? Yes, sir.
Yumnam set it all up for himself, really.
9.
First tackling move to get to the ball. 1 point the difference now. Let down again from Arun. As soon as any form of momentum and, sends the ball into the net again.
Yes, ready.
Just not being able to drive that final nail in the coffin. India.
11.
Still not over yet. Anything can happen. Attempted drop serve, the control was poor, but then
India.
Nam Akash rallied to get the point. He was prepared for a delivery closer to the net, but Ram Kumar was a little stretched, but still managed to get the ball to a workable, usable position. Shahid, good control. Aslan, the double team, but this time Aslan says, not so fast. I'll just move the ball the other direction. On the double team wall, worked one time, but not on the second. Will India continue that tactic? net helps. That challenge, service challenge quick. Oh, the ball, the net was kind to Shahid on that serve, but India was quick to pull up the challenge board for the serve of Shahid Rusdi. They've already won one challenge. Oh, much to the complaint, waved away by the firm hand of the gentleman from Korea. And it was a no fault serve as Malaysia go 13-10. With that challenge, India have no more challenges left. Malaysia haven't used the challenge, I don't think. And with that, set point to Malaysia. On Malaysia's serve.
Game point 14-10.
Great serve again, stretching with power and precision, Shahid Rusdi. Malaysia go 15-10 as well in this first set of the second REGU. After taking the first REGU in similar fashion, 15-10, 15-10.
Here's baseline. First set won by Malaysia, 15-10. 2 minutes break.
Well, a 2-minute break again before we commence. But, we're gonna take a look at some of the highlights and the moments from that first set. Steadying captaincy of Farhan Adam in full effect. Azlan Alias seemingly unstoppable at the net before India decided to try and double team him at the net, which worked the first time, but Azlan was clever to evade from then on. And of course Shahid Rusdi firing boots on fire this afternoon as he leads the line from the service line. And it's all smiles for Malaysia at the moment. And so far it's going to script. They have to right the wrongs of that embarrassing defeat in the REGU competition yesterday and the day before. They were, Malaysia, of course, expecting to get the triple crown, winning all the events, but they've won one and lost one. Now is the big one. The Team REGU, the most coveted competition in the World Championships or the World Cup. time Aslan squeezes through both Ramkumar and Yunam Akash.
One left.
Shahi went for route 1 again with power, this time just a slightly too low. Net in the way.
Is ready. One, all.
Well out. Swing and a miss for Arun. Good control again from Arun. Oh, with power. More of that from Yumna Akash is needed.
Players ready.
So hard to defend against that kind of bicycle kick spike from Arun Akash. Again, Aslan at the net, strong.
Players ready. 3, 2.
Control is there.
India.
Point to India. Well, the pattern is the same so far. India keep in touch with Malaysia, point for point. And then Malaysia have that final boost in the final stages of the set, which is something India have been searching for. Oh, very, very clever from Aslan. Just a dink. He knows it. He got away with one. And it was extremely clever from him. Just a nudge is all that was needed on that occasion. Let's take a look here.
4, 3.
Well disguised. Usually. Massive swing of the leg of the sunback spike. That was a double touch. No arguments now. India is disagreeing with the call of the referee. Fortunately, India cannot challenge that call. They are out of challenges anyway. Let's see here. 1, 2. just on the top of the shoulder there. Deemed to have struck the arm.
3, 5. Point India.
A quick point back to Malaysia from that serve from Arun. Perhaps some respite after that dubious call against him. Gets the service winner.
Five, 4. Point India.
Oh, another point to India from a rare mistake from Shahir.
Five, oh. Point Malaysia.
Point to Malaysia again. The double team ineffective now, as Azlan has found a way to get around it. A little unlucky from India, to be honest.
6, 5. Point India. Ready? 6, all. Point Malaysia.
Squeezed that one through. Azlan. India are struggling to contain the powerhouse of Azlan Alias.
7.
But they're not out of it just yet. They can still turn it around.
Point Malaysia.
Well, if Shahir can continue with his shooting boots, India will have to go home early. Today, anyway. Still not over.
8.
This is a group competition. Point to Malaysia again. The serve goes long from Arun. Oh, they're waiting for something. I believe Indian players are expecting a challenge, but there are no more challenges left. Little break in play, perhaps causing some disruption in concentration of Malaysia. The crowd chanting, stuck in the net. Point to Malaysia. Trying to pull away in this the latter stage of this second set. Better from the Tekong extraordinaire. In January of 2026, ISTAF awarded Shahir the Certificate of Distinguished International Excellence, which cemented his status as the most feared server in Sepaktakraw after he guided Malaysia to multiple victories over Thailand, arch rivals Thailand, during the year 2024 and 2025. Well, regardless of the outcome of this match, the third REGU will also play, as in these group stages, the points difference it may come down to points difference. So any win or any differential points will help both India and Malaysia.
Point India.
As it was during the quadrant group matches when Malaysia had to win against India, and by a certain margin as well, to knock South Korea out. And it came down to points difference by a mere, I believe it was 6 points.
India.
Well, as long as Malaysia continue to smile and be relaxed, there's no reason to push the panic button just yet.
9-11.
Contrast, the India players are showing so much grit and determination. This time the double wall again. India continuing with that tactic. Aslan goes with power, and the deflection takes the ball out for a point to Malaysia.
Time out. Clear this line, 1 minute.
India, unsurprisingly, call for a timeout. They must be wondering what they have to do to get over the line. To win the second set, to take it into a third and final deciding set, and then to take it to a third and final REGU match. It's a big ask. It has been done before. India must believe that they can somehow turn this around.
Please ready. Please ready. 12, 9.
A drop serve out of the blue from Shahir. That's the sort of guile and cleverness that Shahir possesses to pull out the serve and to execute it on this world stage under pressure.
9, 13.
Aslan with the control. Aslan now. This time a single block. And just Yumnama Cash at the net. This time Malaysia have match point now.
Get ready. Let's point 14, 9.
Match point on Malaysia's serve. Shahir goes for power,
India.
as you knew he would.
Please ready. 10, match point 14.
Oh, there's the block winner, the rare block winner from Yumnama Cash.
Players, ready. Get ready. Point 14, 11.
Now then, again, Malaysia with the serve and match point. Shahir this time, surely he'll just get the ball in play. Doesn't, he tries to go for the spectacular again. Well, Malaysia can break the serve of India.
Time out. Malaysia players, baseline marking.
Well, a timeout called by Malaysia this time to just sort of steady the nerves. They see the nerves on Shahir Rusti for some reason, who's hit 2 in the net in the last 2, to just calm things down. Well, the last time Malaysia won the World Cup, it was 2 years ago, when it was in this very stadium that Malaysia became victorious in this team REGU. They managed to beat Thailand in the doubles and in the REGU as well. Sorry, they lost to Thailand in the team REGU as correction. But yes, a historic double over Thailand in the the REGU and the doubles finals. They had the doubles here 2 years ago instead of the quadrants. Malaysia were victorious then, but lost. The team REGU, which is the one we want, is the one that Malaysia wants. As Haziq Nizam looks on with anticipation. Well, Malaysia still have two match points. On Arun's serve, and well, the disappointment in Arun as he hits it into the net. He hasn't been prolific by any means in this match. And it was perhaps a well-called timeout just to break the nerves of India, just to lapse, just to make the concentration a little loose. And well, Malaysia benefit. They had to be flawless, India. They were up against it. A mountain to climb.
15-10, 15-12.
And that's it. So 2 points, a little bit better than the first game. But 2-0 win nonetheless for Malaysia, and 2-0 overall in the REGU, Team REGU, in this Group B match. As we take a look at the highlights from that match, it was moments like this where Azlan for Malaysia flew Malaysia's flag high, and then moments like this where Farhan Adam led the way as captain with his industrious work and clever play. But it was number 33 for Yumna Makash of India that held India's flag flying throughout. Although Malaysia were strong overall, Arun, the Tekong for India, made a couple of mistakes, crucial mistakes throughout the match. Shahid Rosdi perhaps also not 100% at his best, but his sub-best was good enough today. Couple of errors from him, but also a couple of service winners like that. And can only be awarded a thumbs up by India. And that's all she wrote, as we will take a look at some of the statistics from that match as we summarize what happened here tonight. And there you go, 7 service winners, 2 aces for Shahir, and 13 spike winners from Azlan Alias to 9 of India. Errors were about the same, but the spike winners and the service winners outweighed it all in the end for Malaysia to see, in the end, a comfortable win over India in this Group B match. In the Group B. So that's all wrapped up for Group B as we move on to the third and final REGU. The third REGU. And, well, a little different in the group matches because the group, the points difference and the set difference might come down to it, and it's quite important for teams to rack up the wins and rack up the set wins as well. So a straight sets win for Malaysia will no doubt give them an advantage to perhaps Thailand or Philippines, depending on how that match is going on in court number 2. As Thailand as well are looking to get into the knockout stages and get into the finals, and that's something everyone would love to see as a showdown between the giants of Sepaktakraw. As we look at the lineup for Malaysia, we see, let's take a look at the formation of who are Aidil Aiman and Zulkifli Razak and Afifuddin Razali for them. Ashish, Amrit and Holendro Singh for India. On the bench, Zarif Marikan, Amiro Zazwan and Hafizul Hayazi, who have not featured at all for this Team REGU event. And SS Chundawat and Ashok and EL Singh as well for India on the bench.
On my left, India. On my left, Malaysia. Place it. Time.
Referee Harun Kosnan from Singapore. And he'll be assisted by Nguyen Dong Quoc from Vietnam. The Tekong for India, Amarjit Singh, a tall figure. And he faces his opposite there, number 10, Zulkifli Razak, or known as Sobe in the local scene nickname. Very quick there, solo effort. Straight into the action for Afifuddin Razali. Fault at the net there for India as Malaysia raced to a 3-point lead in this third REGU match. The striking of the net there causing the fault and the point to Malaysia. Nothing lead as the contrast, as we talk about the squad depths of this Team REGU event. You need 12 equally strong players, and well, judging from this early stages, this third REGU of India perhaps lacks experience compared to Malaysia's trio. Well, we'll see an early substitution. EL Singh comes on. Finally, India get on the board after that substitution. Too flat there, Afifuddin. With power, Zulkifli gets another point to Malaysia. The legendary nickname of Sobe rings out through the night for this number 10 Malaysia. In contrast, the nerves clearly on show from Amarjit Singh. 6-1 the lead. One of the veterans hailing from the east coast state of Terengganu. 34-year-old, experience in all facets of this sport. Knows exactly where to place his serves. Well, he has mentioned that he might think of retiring Sobe, but not before he tries to put another medal on the stand with the help of his friend Afifuddin on that occasion. Well, the squad depth has been greatly improved by the advent of the local Sepaktakraw Premier League here in Malaysia. In the last 5 to 6 years has contributed to many new players. Many players from the junior ranks have risen their game, have joined the national team. The likes of Zulkifli, Razak, and of course Afifuddin, Razali, as they are now the veterans of the sport, with young players coming up in the form of Aidil Aiman and of course Shahir Rosdi, are veterans, Hazran Alias as well, world-class players. And well, to win the Team REGU event, you need to have 9 capable players that you can field to get the points, to get the win.
Yesterday, 8-1.
A drop serve, perfectly executed by Zulkifli Razak. Cool as you like, calm as you like. Excellent delivery as well. Take away nothing from Afifuddin. Perfectly delivering, feeding, as India make another substitution, bringing on Sham Singh. Afifuddin takes a run up, the block is there, and Sobe, of all people, at the net with the flick to just slap the ball back to India. Almost a nonchalant way of saying, get that out of my face. Oh, India, no doubt, challenge the foot of Zulkifli. But just from that replay, it looked quite okay from this angle. Nod and then the thumbs up from coach Ahmad Jais, as it was not over. 10-1. Malaysia lead in this first set of the third and final REGU match.
Display 10, 11.
Oh, service ace now from Sobe. Now, recent triumphs for Sobe. He anchored the national team in the 2025 SEA Games in Thailand. Finally got a gold medal in the SEA Games on enemy soil. So, that was one of the highlights of his career. As India get a second point on the board, much needed from Sham Singh on that serve. The deflection goes wide from the new boy. E.L. Singh now got that with power. Down the middle, calm as you like. Afifuddin. That first tackling to the first ball is so crucial. Once you get the control, it's sort of ideal, can feed the ball to Afifuddin and kill off the point. 12-13, 12-3. A duck out of the way, an inexperience. E.L. Singh ducks prematurely. There's a slight dip as well on that serve from Zulkifli to get the service ace. Tried the drop serve, almost pulled it off, Sham Singh. Well, Malaysia have set point now, 14-13. Wow, ended that match in spectacular form. Zulkifli drop serve, signature drop serve, I should say. Did that a couple of times in that set. Well disguised. (15-3) that first set in this Group B REGU C. Malaysia in the driver's seat and never looked bothered or anything at the moment as we take a look at some of the highlights from that first set. It was that man there, Zulkifli Razak, number 10 from Malaysia, this Tekong, that was on full display. Bringing all of his experience and skill to that first set, and more of that for the second set for Malaysia. Meanwhile, Thailand against Philippines in their third REGU as well. Thailand also have a 2-0 lead in the team, with their third REGU currently playing, and they are leading 8-6. Philippines don't have a professional league like Thailand and Malaysia, so most of their players are part-timers and playing for the passion of the sport, really. But they've not been a real pushover, Philippines. They've had moments. I'd say a couple more years, and there'll be a force to be reckoned with here in this part of the world, or in the world of Sepaktakraw. Back with the action and picking up where he left off, Zulkifli Razak. Straight down the middle with spin this time, causing all the problems for Chiam Singh. Chiam went for power and went for the right byline towards Afifuddin. A big swing of the leg. Caught it perfectly. Nothing Afifuddin could have done about that. So again with the service winner. Afifuddin was there. Can he finish off the point? Ball back over to Malaysia. He'll have another go now, Afifuddin. Good control there for Chiam. Afifuddin again with the block. Third time's a charm. Alendro must be wondering what he must do. Again, Alendro that failed India on that play. Control. Afifuddin goes to Alendro's left. Clearly, Malaysia have identified Alendro as the weak link of this India side. All attacks seemingly towards him. Just drifting out. Will there be a challenge? They get the point. It just crept in for Malaysia. Another service ace for Zulkifli Razak. Oh, inch perfect on the line. See it there clearly on that replay. Ideal with the control. Afifuddin. This time the block is good by India. Serve. Lendro there. Almost there. Ideal. Step control, tackling there, good. Putin goes cross-court again towards Olendro. Olendro isolated by himself. Afifuddin saw the opportunity, he knew exactly what he was doing there. Extra turn to get the ball towards Olendro. Get the point for Malaysia. Well, Sobey hasn't broken a sweat so far in this match. He calm as you like. 7-3 now, Malaysia leads. He hasn't broken a sweat, has he? Well, India making a substitution. The number 5, Ashish, comes back on for E.L. Singh. Ashish with the green socks. Patriotic socks of Ashish. With the eyes of the nation on this trio, on this REGU. Fifudi gets another point for Malaysia over the rising defensive leg of Ashish. Well, Malaysia's now turned to bring on it would seem Zarif Marikan on for Sobey to give him a little rest. Zarif Marikan, one of the young, exciting players of Malaysian Sepaktakraw. Extremely capable young man himself. Incidentally, Zarif's nickname is Pablo for whatever reason. The joker of the squad. As the joker gets a little wide, was it? Or did it go in? It's a bit better from Henari. Oh, Shyam Singh. Well, Kogo now, Afifuddin does get the point. No. Zarif Marikan has been called the joker because he's always sitting on the bench joking around, but I think he shed that tag in the recent King's Cup when Shahir Rosti was injured. And he was asked to step in and step up, he did. What an excellent block winner from Afifuddin. India challenge, of course, the rising leg of Afifuddin. Saifuddin Razali has was once the team captain for Malaysia in the 2021 SEA Games. He is the experience on display there with that block. Well within the lines, see it there, nowhere near the net for a clean block, and well, he now takes a breather for Hafizul Hayazi, the number 9, to come on and stretch his legs in this latter part of the match. So only Amirul Zazwan for Malaysia, who hasn't been used. He has featured prominently in the quadrant win for Malaysia. Zarif with the service winner. Poor control from Helendro on that occasion. Shiam, can he do something? Cannot. A slip and a service fault. Went for the drop serve there, but in the end dropped himself to the ground, causing the ball to just catch the net. 5-3, 5-13, India trails. Now Hafizul, well, fresh off the bench with spring in his step. Hafizul flies. Again towards Helendro and the open court. Well, Malaysia have game point now, 14-5. Drop serve to Helendro, the ball back over to Malaysia, and it goes out of play for the point to Malaysia and the win, as Malaysia see out the third and final REGU match in straight sets as well. And that's a comprehensive win here this afternoon, 3-0 to Malaysia. Well, 15-5. As comprehensive of a win as it gets. It's all smiles as it's Malaysia stamp their dominance in this team REGU competition at the World Cup, as we take a look at some of the highlights from that match.
Zulkifli Razak, with his experience, led the line in a Tekong service, flawless at times, with guile and precision. It serves like that, with India had no response really. Afifuddin at the net, strong in attack and defense. Afifuddin, again, another player with extreme experience on this Malaysian side. A change of tactics, Helendro being targeted by Malaysia. Then a couple of points through, but it was the overall steady performance and flawless display by Malaysia to see out that match in straight sets in all three of the REGU matches. Malaysia even had the luxury of bringing on both their substitutes, Zarif Marikan and Hafizul Hayazi, so they could stretch their legs and enjoy in the festivities. And the one time, as we take a look at some of the statistics to sum up this match. And 10 spike winners to 2, service aces 6, service winners 6, and 6 errors from India saw their demise in that third seed. As we took a look at the overall standings of Group B, Malaysia sit pretty at the top with that win, and a 40 points difference and a 6 set difference as well, which will make well, that wraps up the match. And later on, not before 8 p.m. tonight, China versus Brunei. And we'll see you later on at 8 p.m. See you again at 8 p.m. Come back for more action here from Titi Wangsa, Kuala Lumpur. Thank you and good afternoon.